Hey everyone, this is Nitro from the Guild Snow on the Rocky Valley server. In this video, I am going to challenge the level 60 version of the Thunder Dragon. And this Thunder Dragon has been a nightmare for me because, honestly speaking, this dragon is very easy to beat if you have Alte Muller. If you don't have Alte Muller, like me, this dragon is a real struggle because Leon can't move through these tiles properly. The water tiles here, as well as attacking the dragon properly through this terrain here. If I had Alte Muller, who gives plus 15% damage if you're in terrain that gives defense, this match would be very easy, especially since Leon could then move freely. But I don't have him, so this match has become a real struggle. So this is my party: Ledin to tank hits, Bernhard to deal damage on the dragon and apply the debuff, Leon, who will kill things and do damage to the dragon, and then two buffers, Liana for the healing and Tiaris for her buffs. So that's my party. We're going to get started, and let's hope for the best. And really, the first few turns are practice at this point. It has not changed from any dragon, really. Ever since, the lower level Thunder Dragons, since like 45, you do the same thing over and over for the first two turns. And that is kill the Leviathan, and then kill that guy, and then deal with these guys. Really. So, to that end, first attack from Leon with Chivalry. Next, let's move Tiaris up and attack Blessing. The attack Blessing will guarantee the kill on this Leviathan, so that it won't do anything. Let's then bring up Liana to apply again. Alright, so let's take down this Leviathan. Second strike, Leviathan down. Now then, it's the troublesome part, in my opinion. I'm going to leave this Cuttlefish alone, in fact. Because if I had Alte Muller, I could run into the water no problem and just smash him a few times. I don't have Alte Muller though. So dealing with this Cuttlefish has become a struggle. Alright, so we faction buff then. So now, since I'm leaving this Cuttlefish alone since I can't attack it, I'm going to have to draw these guys in. And looking at the Cuttlefish range, you can see these tiles can't be touched. Let's turn on the danger zone then. Given that these tiles can't be touched, these are the only bait tiles. But I don't want to take any damage from this archer. So that means the only real bait tile that's available is this one right here. All the others will get hit by that archer, whether it's his decay spell or whatever. So let's put Leon right there. Next, let's move Ledin and Divine Guard. Alright. We'll have Bernhard. Doesn't matter what Bernhard does, honestly. Let's just move Liana up. Just thinking. No, let's move Liana over here like this so that she applies Sage's Hat bonus on Ledin. We'll move Bernhard up, and last but not least, Tiaris with the blessing. Or sorry, with the miracle. To buff everybody. Alright. So I'm ready to take down these remaining opponents. Bone Dino suicides himself right into Ledin. Just shows once more how powerful Ledin is. And now that they came up, Leon will kill off this archer. Let's simplify the battlefield a little. Okay. The archer did not die. Wow. Uh-oh. That's a bit of a surprise to me. Okay. Well, then I'm going to do this. Ledin moves up to protect. Tiaris gets out. Liana moves up to help give Ledin his Sage's Hat buff. And last but not least is Bernhard, who is just going to move right here to help protect Liana. So I get hit by DK. Ouch. Now let him does a counter-attack. I don't know if he can kill it. He won't because he took some damage. And the cuttlefish hits Liana, but Liana survives. So I'm affected by DK, and that means none of my characters can currently receive buffs. Well then. So how do we resolve this? Well, let's use Ledin to kill off the Bone Rhino. Let's bring Bernhard up and smash this archer that survived. Okay, there we go. Looking better now. Oh no! Liana! Liana! That's not good! She can't move! Wow, this is very not good. But what I can do is have Tiaris then heal Liana. That should remove that. No! It did not remove it. Okay, then I'm going to have to move up and use again on Ledin. So I'm pulling him out of the water. Now the question is, how can I do as much damage to him as possible? Well, that's obvious. Divine Guard first, then... So I'm gonna move over and Divine Guard. Because I know he's gonna attack one of my healers for sure. And I'm bringing Leon over. So he uses water control, looks like, and he attacks Liana. Right. Turn 5. Cuttlefish right here. Ooh. Let's bring Bernhard into the fight. He's going to use Hegemony to remove one of the buffs on this cuttlefish. Alright. And it removed water control and applied the debuff of more damage taken. So let's chivalry up with Leon. Oh no! That DK debuff killed my chivalry. Yeah. Slightly annoying. But that's okay. Liana still can't move properly. That's okay. She will just heal Ledin, and Ledin will do the finishing attack then. So down that last guy goes. Took a bit longer than expected. So, but it's down, and it's now turn 5. So now I need to rush at the dragon. Let's go, go, go! Turn 6. Let's keep moving. Is there any reason to faction buff this turn? Nope. So let's hold off. Leon charging forward as he always does. Bernhard also charging forward. Everyone just rushing as fast as they can because we need to attack. I might as well heal. Let him up full. And also, let's heal up Bernhard. Okay. So, we're still rushing forward. Let's see, if I move him here, he will be able to attack, correct? If I move him here, can I use a gain? Nope, not quite. So we're gonna move Bernhard right here, so I can again him with Liana so he can attack. Here we go. Power. Here comes the again. Here comes the attack blessing. So multiple buffs on Bernhard. And he attacks. between Bloodblade and Tiaris's talent, he heals up quite a lot. So I'm not going to do anything with Leon. Doesn't have the ability to attack, so let's move up. Let in now. There we go. Alright. Bernhard takes a hit and does damage back to the dragon. So he can survive the attack, which is important. Let's move Leon right across. Okay? Ledin has no reason to cross over yet. So I'm just gonna stand him here. Let's see, I'm trying to figure out a good, effective, and efficient way of getting across. Well, if Tiaris is here, can she apply attack blessing on Bernhard? No. So because it takes several turns for him to get into position. This is the problem that I'm seeing. Yeah, so I am gonna move in. Yep. Need to cross quickly, so let's do this. He's gonna rush in and Divine Guard just in case to protect the other characters. Tiaris can move over here and apply Miracle. And Liana can apply Prayer too. So. Can Miracle affect Leon? Nope. Is it a big deal that it doesn't affect Leon? No. So it's fine. Let's just Miracle. We will attack with Bernhard. Remove a buff. It removed his defense. So I'm going to take a big hit this turn. So let's just apply Prayer then. That way, as long as everyone survives, they heal. Now here comes the big strike from the dragon on Ledin. And he takes it just fine. Miracle just... Yep. So that was good. So, continue to cross. Get across. What attack is he going to use next? This dragon. Well, let's see. What I can do is I kind of want him to attack Bernhard if possible. So if I move Liana out of here like this, and move Ledin across like this, next turn again seems to refresh, and so does attack blessing. Well, first things first. Let's have Bernhard attack. So he does damage to the dragon. He heals up to full. If he's at full hit points, I might consider doing this then. So let's move Liana out of the way. So she's outside of the dragon attack radius. Going to just run Ledin across. Alright. Leon. Hold on. Yeah. This is fine. So we'll move Tiaris over. And Leon could attack, but I'd rather have him counterattack against Bernhard. So, yep, everyone's outside like this. His attack will go into Bernhard, and Bernhard will survive it and do some good damage back to the dragon. So no one else has really been participating in this fight all that much right now, but it is working out. So, the dragon used a single target strike. which means I can actually move in like this. Ooh, let's see. Bernhard, for good or for ill, he needs to faction buff. Excuse me. Oh, let's first attack with Leon. Or no, because I have to strip a buff too. Ooh. Let's see. If I move across like this, and Bernhard moves out first, gets a gain, and then moves in and attacks. Can Ledin survive the hit from the dragon? Absolutely. So let's do it. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, I had to plan this out a little. I need Bernhard to do an attack on this dragon. So. Or should I? Because... What? This is honestly a little bit of a struggle because I'm still trying to... It's turn 10, I have 5 more turns, and I need to take out still a lot of hit points. So... What if I just move Leon like this? Ooh. If I move him out like that, then no matter what, Liana has to move into this zone to heal Bernhard. This is one of those critical turns, so I apologize for taking so long, but this is really one of those critical turns that can determine whether I win or lose this match. Ooh. How can I maximize my damage this turn? That is really what I'm trying to figure out right now. If I attack and retreat, it means whoever attacks and retreats is going to get attacked, so Ledin has to protect, right? But because I don't know who this dragon likes to attack, whether it's the healers or Leon, it's a risk. I think he likes to target Leon. I am going to take that risk. So... Okay, I have my plan. I'm going to assume this dragon will attack Leon. Alright? So that means I will move in and use Chivalry on Leon. He now hits harder, and he uses Assault on the Thunder Dragon. It hits for 12,000 hit points, which is acceptable. Okay? Now, Bernhard moves back, and then he does an Empire buff. We then move Liana forward and use a gain. So that Bernhard is refreshed and he can attack. We're going to move Ledin to protect right here. Okay. We move Tierras up a little and attack Blessing on Bernhard. And now Bernhard can go in and attack happily. Alright, so that worked out pretty well. And there's another 16,000 damage hit. Ledin tanking the hit for Leon. That went as expected. Alright. Things went as planned. 13,000 hit points. 4 turns. This is getting close. Heal up Leon so he can attack. In we go. Another 14,000 damage. Now, am I actually on pace is the question. It's 3,000 damage per turn. There's 4 turns left. Yeah, we are on pace. Let's heal up Ledin. And Ledin will just activate his faction buff. Ledin tanking that hit, no problem. No buffs right now, so alright. Bernhard attack, Leon attack. Leon attack from here. I'm just making it so they both have some additional defense when they attack. That's why I positioned them the way I did. Now I can heal everyone with prayer. So nothing really for Ledin to do. I'll just activate Divine Guard, but he's not ever gonna get into range to use it. And I need to pray her up because Bernhard is damaged. There we go. And nothing for Tiaris to do, so she just ends her turn. Alright. So continuing to look at the numbers. Turn 13, 14, 15. There's 3 turns left. Okay? Hit points on the dragon down to 8,000. Again, we're relatively on pace, reasonably anyways. So, let's get Bernhard back again so we can, and he faction buffs. Tiaris can move down here to apply the blessing on Bernhard. First, let's do this again on Bernhard. And then Tiaris down here, who will do her attack blessing. Right. Oh, Leon can strike first and then Bernhard. So here's Leon's attack. 14,000 damage. Okay. Bernhard's attack. 16,000. We are very much on track to take down this Thunder Dragon. Ledin continuing to tank those hits. 2 turns. 2 turns, 50,000 hit points. We are on pace, as I keep saying. So things are looking good. Now we apply Miracle on everybody so that they do more damage this turn. Ooh, we need the attack from Bernhard. Hopefully removing the defense. Nope, it removed the attack this time. So I'm doing less damage this turn, specifically. It's turn 14, so Chivalry. Or do I wait till next turn? I'm going to wait till next turn, the last turn, to Chivalry and then use Assault together. So Diana just needs to heal. Bring Leon up to full health so that Leon can get a full damage strike this turn. Alright. This is very, very close, I have to say. But he is nearly dead. 23,000 hit points. I'm pretty sure I have enough damage to finish him off. Dragon attacks Leon again. Ledin tanks the hit. Turn 15, the very last turn. Done everything I can. There's no more. Liana's every skills are on cooldown. Tiaris' skills are on cooldown. Okay? Ledin is not really in this fight at all. So, it's the final two strikes. Let's begin with Bernhardt to remove that defense buff. Here we go. The dragon is down to 8,000 hit points. And finally, the finisher from Leon. Here's Chivalry, and here's the attack. And done! So, finish on turn 15, which absolutely means I cannot challenge the level 65 dragon, because I just barely finished the 60. There's no way I can challenge the level 65 dragon. Let's see what rewards I get. So no SSRs today, just a bunch of SRs. That's okay. I cleared the 60 dragon. That's what's important. So I guess just to review, there is, without doubt, there is an element of luck in fighting the Thunder Dragon with my lineup. And that's because I am completely luck-based due to Bernhardt. Bernhardt's hegemony, it removes one buff, one enemy buff. But I don't know which buff hegemony is removing. If it removes the attack buff, then I'm doing far less damage. It removes the defense buff that the dragon had, then I'm okay. So, like I said, it's very luck based. In fact, it's luck based to the point that I would actually say, if you have the Clock of Forgiveness, the privilege, the Clock of Forgiveness, it would be very useful. Because, you know, if Bernhardt removes the wrong buff, you can attack a second time with Leon, then roll it back. Because by attacking twice, and then you roll back, apparently that's how you can trigger the game to create a new scenario, where Bernhardt might remove the other buff instead. So yeah, that's just for everyone's notice, so that they're aware. If you attack with Bernhardt, let's say, and then you roll it back right away, it's guaranteed to remove the same buff. So just an interesting note there. So let's continue. Yeah, hegemony, just pure luck here. If you remove the enemy defense buff, you do more damage. If you remove the enemy attack buff, while you take less damage, that doesn't really matter. What's important is dealing damage to that dragon. So hegemony, pure luck. Yeah, other than that, you know, let's talk about my lineup now at this point. Leon, you know, he has Assault, he has Chivalry, he has Legion. Just basically buffing your attack as much as possible. He's 5 stars. In terms of classes, my Leon's only mastered Highlander, Grand Knight, and Strike Master. I haven't even touched Royal Knight yet. So there is a little bit, I guess, less damage coming from that, especially since I don't have 1000 Hooves. But I still think 1000 Hooves is worth it for this boss, due to its long cooldown. In any case, in terms of equipment, he has Last Knight, plus 20 attack, Mithril Armor, only plus 3%, Horror Helm, which can apply a defense debuff. Hegemony was already applying this, so Horror Helmet didn't matter. But yeah, this is the Horror Helm. There is no additional plus attack percentage on this Horror Helm. And last but not least, Assault Ring with a 4% attack increase. So Leon's equipment really hasn't changed much for a very long time now. Ledin, he was just here to tank hits. I don't think he really attacked even once on the dragon. No, he didn't. So he was here just to tank hits, which meant level 50 in AS armor, level 50 in AS helmet, King's Amulet to increase his defense, and an Oath Sword at level 40. Gave him enough hit points to survive any attack from this level 60 dragon. Next, Bernhard. Bernhard, his weapons has been upgraded pretty dramatically. He now has the Seal Guardian, level 50 version. I had dismantled, or alchemied I guess, the Mithril Sword level 50, got all my resources back, and then upgraded the Seal Guardian to level 50 to replace that weapon. But otherwise, his armor has remained the same. Dragon Scale armor I couldn't even finish before fighting this dragon. I wanted to bring it to level 50. It stopped at level 45. But hey, it was enough to keep him alive, and that's all I wanted or needed. And his helmet, level 20. It didn't really matter because the Thunder Dragon doesn't do magic attacks, and this hit, and Bernhard was never, directly attacked by the dragon per se, so he doesn't need extremely high hit points. So these were fine. And last but not least, he had speed boots. The speed boots give a lot of defense. Honestly speaking, I wish more of his. I got very lucky on this enchant, by the way, plus 11% attack, plus 18 attack. But everything else doesn't give attack at all. However, they did give defense, so I don't know. My Bernhard, he did the damage that was necessary. So I guess that really sums it up. He was doing more damage than Leon against this dragon. So it would be, I think it would have been less close if Bernhard had more plus attack buffs on his equipment. But I just wasn't getting them from my enchants on Bernhard. So, RNG. Luck comes into play. So that's Bernhard. And the other two were just my two healers. Kieris. She just steals Lana's equipment set to get high intelligence. Her current equipment set is still very crappy. And she still does not have enough hit points to really survive any attack. For example, my Tiaris does not have enough hit points to survive the tentacle attack from the cuttlefish. So it just shows how weak she is. And it's because her class is not even mastered. In fact, she's only halfway there. I haven't even done the third upgrade, let alone the mastery. So Tiaris is quite, I guess, not under leveled because she is level 57, but her class is just not upgraded enough. So yeah, that's Tiaris. And Liana, one moment, there we go. Liana hasn't really changed from what I remember. Oh, I did upgrade the crystal ball to level 40. So it's now 50, 30, 30, 40. So with the crystal ball upgrade, she now has a bit more intelligence, a bit more healing. So did that make a huge difference in this fight? I don't think so. But she kept everyone healthy, and because of her soldiers, the Shrine Maidens, she could survive the tentacle attack from the cuttlefish, unlike Tiaris. So that's it for all my characters. If I were to go into my training grounds, again, nothing has changed since my battle yesterday. Absolutely nothing at all. I haven't upgraded anything new. Vampire Bats are still level 5, all these upgrades are still the exact same level as my fight yesterday against the Ice Dragon. So I'm not going to go over my training grounds. If you check one of the other videos, you can see my training ground levels. And yeah, thanks for watching everyone. I hope this video was useful to you about the strategy to beat the Thunder Dragon. Like I said, at the end of the day, a huge element of it is luck based because, if you remove that defense debuff, the Thunder Dragon's defense drops from around like 529 down to like 320 something, 340 something. So that's a huge difference. It's just a huge difference in damage that you dish out. So yeah, thanks for watching everyone. So once again, this is Nitro from the Guild Snow on the Rocky Valley server. And I hope you all enjoyed this. Nitro out.